What's your name?
Johnny McFadden. JohnnyMcFattee.
Awesome. Let's start at the beginning. What sparked the idea for the archive, and how did your time at Georgia Southern play a role in that?
Um, so like starting off like the archive, like I was Vintage Archives. Tyler was the name brand, and he was selling shoes independently. I was selling like vintage independently, having pop-ups around town, Blue Room, on the Peachy, and we had just came together and brought this to the town of Statesboro, and it was something that wasn't even supposed to happen because he just came to a pop up of mine and asked me did I want to go on a field trip with him to just sell vintage, and we didn't even really we knew each other, but we weren't like best of friends. Like it was cordial. And he had bought t-shirts from me before. I never got around to buy shoes from him, but I told him I was going to buy shoes from him. And one of our friends who owned the building, he asked us like what it would be a great idea, and it was everything was just perfect time. So, but my time at Georgia Southern, like me playing basketball and going through 4 knee surgeries, like and on and off years, it just like helped me deal with adversity and become like disciplined to do what I love, and so that kind of like played into me being a business owner because we dealt with stuff. We've lost money. We've lost money. We've got money. We've like it's just been so much we had to deal with, but like just staying level-headed throughout everything and just knowing that everything's gonna be straight.
Every business has its ups and downs. What are some of the biggest challenges that you face getting the archive off the ground?
Oh, it's been so many, bro. Like it's just because we've never done this before. Me and Tyler just like were 2 kids. He loves sneakers. I was involved in sneakers too. I love vintage, and he was getting into it as well. Like I was teaching him stuff about it, and we didn't know what we were doing, bro. Like when I tell you, we literally did not know nothing. Like, and for us coming in the business world, probably I'd say 25% of this is what you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it looks like the you know what I mean? Like it's the surface level, but it looks like it's all when you come into the store and you see like, oh man. But it is so much back end stuff that comes with running a business. It is insane. And one of the biggest challenges I would say is like managing money. Like that is very, 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 very hard. Cause I mean, me being a college student, basketball player, like we would get money every now and then. Well, we would get cost of attendance and stuff like that. That's how we would get like money and like refund checks and stuff. I didn't know how to balance money. I didn't know how to, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know how to like manage money. And Tyler, same way. Like we was just 2 kids that just happened to have this happen to just get this opportunity. And so shoot, we're doing the best we can. And I will say we've been smarter about what we do now. Like we are 6 months in almost, and we're doing really good. So yeah.
Lastly, what advice would you give to a student or young person in Statesboro who's thinking about starting something of their own?
Uh, I've had a lot come up to me, which is crazy, and they're looking at me like I'm just some person that made it or whatever. But it was a guy who came up to me at a vintage market, and he was just like, "Bro, like I really want to get into vintage. I really want to start. I see what you've done over the years, like pop up, so this. Now you're collabing with someone to I have a store here like this. That's amazing." And thing I just told him, like specifically vintage wise, like if you want to start selling vintage or doing like vintage, like venture off in that era, um, start looking for tags, start looking for the stitching, start just doing a lot of research because it's gonna take some time for you to like learn and know what to get, what to sell, what sells for you, and once you learn all that, build a brand and keep going, like literally, like. Well, and that's whatever you want to do. Like with any college student that wants to do anything, like learn all about that realm you can, and just keep going. Like literally, like because this, like I cannot stress this enough. This literally was not supposed to happen, but it did because I just kept going. Tyler kept going. Like we went all the way up to Philly. Like we thought we were gonna do so good, this and that, but like everything that could have went wrong on that trip went wrong on that trip, and it was just like we can do this for a long time because we handled it so well, and we just kept going. And this store just dropped literally right here. And one thing that I hear, it's not like a quote, it's like a saying kind of, but like just saying like show up every day because sometimes you get lucky, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you don't show up every day, you might miss that lucky day. You see what I'm saying? So that's just my biggest thing. Just keep going every single day. So, yeah.
Thank you.